Hello and welcome. We're going to talk about ka0s today. I played this weekend and I'm like the only cool person that played. Dan didn't play, Alana didn't play, none of my friends played. The only person I know that played was Sharky and he didn't even do anything cool. He just 0-3 dropped, I think. So we're going to go through the top 16. We're going to see if there's any spicy brews and I'm going to tell you everything that I saw that was cool. But before we get into that, we have to thank our sponsor. The Epic Storm is fucking amazing. I have officially met all of them. Have you met all of them, Adam?
From the Epic Storm?
From the Epic
I mean,
Storm.
no, there's like 10 of them.
There's like 10 of them. Fuck. We've met the 3 most important ones, I think.
Who's
Right.
the third that I'm thinking of?
I'm thinking of Brian Cook. I'm thinking of Alex McKinley. And I'm thinking of one more person
Yeah?
that I may not.
I think you made that up.
I think I made the third person up. But anyway, they're doing some really great stuff. We have been putting out some articles from people like Matt Sperling and stuff like that, supportive articles, just to help you learn about the format, learn some nice tips and tricks for tournament cEDH. But they were doing it long before us, and they're doing it for more than just cEDH. If you go to theepicstorm.com, which I will do right now because I have that technology, theepicstorm.com, we're going to see their entire fucking library, like Wan Shi Tong's library of deck resources. We're just going to go to Beginner's Guide to the TES. And I'm sorry it's so zoomed in. I zoomed in for my other stuff, and then I realized that it's not really helpful right now. But we don't need a Beginner's Guide because I've been here thousands of times. We're going to go to the resource library, and we're going to look at this fucking literal, like, Hitchhiker's Almanac of shit. They have this, like, I'm going to zoom out a little bit, actually, because this is too oppressive. They have a lot of stuff. Tournament reports, that's the one I find most helpful. They don't have a ton of cEDH tournament reports, if any. It's mostly just like 60 card bullshit, which I'm not interested in, but a lot of people are. But if you look at this articles tab, they have thousands and thousands and thousands, that's an exaggeration, but a lot of really good articles that can just like pique your interest, teach you about stuff, give you a different perspective. Interviews and podcasts, all this good stuff. They're really intelligent people, and if you're looking to get better at your specific format, if you're looking to get better at cEDH or Magic in general, you should give them a look. Also, if you want these cool tokens that I'm holding in my hands right now, that you can see right here, I'm holding them up the camera. You can see all these cool tokens. You can get them. D-Train says, is your hair blue or is it the lighting? It's the lighting mostly. My hair's a little blue, I guess, but my walls are just blue, so it probably looks more blue than it is. You'll see it soon. Anyway, that's the Epic Storm. Adam, say one cool thing about the Epic Storm. I know there's so many.
Brian Cook ain't half bad at Magic.
Sure.
I think Alex might be better. I think he's won an Eternal Weekend.
Has he? Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it. Let's not get into it. If you are not busy, if you're not busy, July 28th to the 30th, you should come to the cookout. It's in Atlanta, Georgia. I just booked our rooms for it. It's going to be super exciting. Everybody that I know is going. Like, if you think of a cool person that you know that plays Magic, they're going to. You definitely want to be there. It's going to be really fun. Tickets are sold out, but however, the wait list is always being siphoned off of. People are always leaving and deciding, hey, I can't make it. I've got a wedding to go to, and I can't make it. And then you'll get tickets and you'll get off the wait list. My friend actually just got off the wait list the other day. So it's not impossible, and I would give it a try. But if you don't get a ticket, you should just come and hang out. There are tons of people that are going to be there, tons of great games. Everybody there is a complete fucking nerd for Magic, so even between rounds they'll play with you. And we're probably going to do like a One Piece side event. If you're looking for something else to do with your life that's not just Magic related, you can try to learning One Piece. It's very fun, so I've been told. I have very specific an Obby side event when Dan, I've been pushing this forever, but I have very specific stipulations that need to be met before I learn One Piece, and that is to win a major tournament weekend, and that's never going to happen, so I'm safe. But yeah, let's get into it. This Black Bolt person in first place, I'm actually not sure what they were playing, because I didn't play against Black Belt, I didn't play against Propaganda, I didn't play against Memo this tournament, but I know what Memo's on. But we're gonna go look at some deck lists, so we're gonna find out what Black Bolt's on, and we're gonna realize
Tremneck took third place.
Yeah, we're gonna realize that this motherfucker was on Tiam, Luminous Enigma. So, Adam, how much experience do you have with Tiam? Just give me a ballpark.
I watched Tiam when we did Pun City 2.
Okay.
It was doing pretty good. I know that it's like a creature combo deck that is very, very hard to interact with, and the interaction points are very slim. It's like Creature Storm, so like once it starts to go, it continues to go, and it's hard to make it stop. It's got a bunch of weird cards in it. Look at that fat dude. Do you see that card I'm talking about in the bottom left? There's like a goofy looking fat dude.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, what is that? I've never seen that card.
I can't even read this card.
Anyway, I gotta see this. It's I've never seen that guy. Ictitian Money Changer. Ictitian Money Changer enters the battlefield with 3 credit counters on it, and when it enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to you. At the beginning of your upkeep, put another credit counter on Ictitian Money Changer. Sacrifice Ictitian, and you gain 1 life for each credit counter on Money Changer. Activate only during. What the fuck is the point of this card?
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Does it do something with Tiam?
When an ATBC deals 3 damage to you.
Oh, no.
Remove
3 counters from creatures you control and put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. So it's because it enters with so many counters on it.
Yeah, you get to just steal the counters.
Man, Ictitian Money counter.
Interesting. It's a 1-minute creature that comes with 3 counters. Yeah. Okay.
Dude, I know, but it's so funny. That looks like me on a typical Sunday.
Is this a tie-in Slender Save Space? Absolutely. So if you watch the Punt City YouTube videos that are the first 3 are live. I've been editing Punt City 2 for about 3.5 hours, and I think
too long.
I think 2 of those hours are just Scoots saying that creatures are uncounterable, because it's fucking true. Like, turns out that when half of your deck and all of your win cons are creature based, the table just scoops. Like, you have nothing to say about this. Ranger Captain doesn't stop creatures. Nothing you do stops creatures. None of this stacks shit that he's putting out is stopping his creatures. You can just do whatever the want. You can yeast on them into play. You can do all of this shit, and you can tie them, combo horse bullshit. You can untap them with Tyvar. And it's just, we have 6 instants. Can I please turn up my volume? Well, you know what? I have tried that in the past, and it's all the way up on Discord, and it's all the way up on my mic. I don't know why my volume's so low, but I kind of, to be honest...
You have to turn your volume up in OBS.
It's all the way up in OBS, though. Like, all the way up, super duper all the way up.
Do you have a gain sensor on your mic?
I do. And that's all the way up too. Like, I'm getting quieter
all the way
right
up
now, aren't I?
Yeah.
It was all the way up. D-Train says, Vertov is just saying that I need a better mic. Thanks, Vertov. I appreciate that. I'm just anyway, we can continue.
I was just gonna say, long story short, I feel like Tiam is just like hot right now. I feel like it's like any other creature combo deck, where it's not going to be that great once people catch on to what it does. I'm not going to lie to you. If you sit down for me with Tiam, I'm going to ignore you the whole game. Like, I'm not going to...
That's what they're fucking baking on.
I know. I'm not going to respect you. I'm not going to sit here and, like, consider you a top tier competitor. I'm going to be like, all right, what are you doing? It doesn't affect me, so I don't care about it.
Sure.
And that's probably how you're going to win the game.
We got Expedition map, bro. Like, you're gonna play an Expedition map, and I'm gonna say Trigger Mr. Gamora, and I'm gonna think nothing else of it.
Wait, what is next to Expedition map? Or, like, what is that? The thing that I've never seen before.
What do you mean?
In the artifacts, look, what is that?
Astronaut's Altar? Oh,
Moonglove
no. Extract?
Yeah, what is that?
Let's take a look at Moonglove Extract. Sack it, he deals 2 damage to any target. This is incredible
What?
tech.
What is that for? What does that
Incredible.
do?
So that's how they kill
That's
you.
how they
Says
kill you.
D-Train.
They
They
keep
just
recasting
they
the
keep
Moonglaive extract.
they keep bringing this shit back. But basically, what we're saying is this thing, as underwhelming as it may be, it's fucking first and Swiss. So clearly it's doing something right. I think I'm about as scared of Tiam as I was of Emil when I first sat down with it at Punt City 2, and then Emil fucking thrashed the entire table because it played a Collector Oof. I don't know if this deck is on Collector Oof because we have that Moon Glove thing, so probably not. No, it's
You're
not
gonna
on
play
Collector
like
Oof.
the
It is
best
on
hate piece.
Manglehorn because this thing doesn't need a tap to activate. Yeah, so we're not on Oof, but we are on Rishgar Prima Renegade, which is hilarious. But basically, what I'm saying is that creature combos are incredibly strong, and the only way that my deck deals with them is by pinging them with Niv, and nobody
You
lets
see
me
what
have Niv anymore.
you see
So
what Dan said? He's like, "Thanks for telling me about Emil. By the way, I respected him and I got to beat him, but Shauna ate a bag of wieners against the Emil guy."
yeah, absolutely. The man, I didn't cast my turn 2 Niv because I was tired of getting blown out. And then I got fucking oofed. And then we lightning bolted the oof. And then he eternal witnessed it back. And then he played Yasharn. So I decided that I would muddle the mixture for Snap and pray that one went away somehow. Literally the entire game. You can watch it. It's game 2. It's live on YouTube right now. We literally, myself, Malcolm Vile, and Josh on Brawl and Surprise, we just stared at this guy until he eventually won. He even, like, there was a point where his Woodland Bellower was in play, and Emil was on the board, and he had Wirewood Symbiote, and he was able to flicker Woodland Bellower to find the Career Ranger and then eventually win the game. Like, he had the win on board, but he just flickered his Career Ranger with his Wirewood Symbiote when he flickered it as the first creature, so his Wirewood Symbiote could no longer activate, and then he ran out of mana. So he misplayed, basically. And we had an entire additional turn to deal with his board, and then it didn't matter because we couldn't do anything. The Malcolm Vile player had Glenhorn and about 6,000 treasures on field. Couldn't activate them. Didn't matter. Nothing. Everything sucked. Like, it didn't matter. So, creature combos super strong. If your stacks pieces don't land before the blue farm player kills you, then you're fucked. Atraxa in the chat, which I'm pretty sure is just Kian, who said he had a fucking movie to go to, and literally lied to me because otherwise Kian was going to be here with us today, is asking if we know about the Sugandi strategy, and I'm not familiar. Not this time. Not happening. Anyway, we're going back to the list. We're looking at Christopher Claw's first Bad Nausea by Christopher Claw. Christopher is somebody that I played with so many times in the Playing with Power server. He's not normally on this deck. This is Atraxa is a new one for him. But the man just, like, I played against him in round 1 of Swiss, and he just played Soul Ring, and then he played Smothering Tithe, and then he drew and played Ristic Study, and then he drew and played Time Twister, which we countered, and he countered back, and then he won the game. So he did draw the nuts, but also this deck just tutors for Smothering Tithe. In the game that I played against him, he mulled to 4, which was literally just land, Mox Diamond, land, Vamp Tutor, or Imperial Seal, and then he Imperial Seal for Risky Study, and then he just won the game, eventually. It's straight value pieces. As soon as you resolve Atraxa the first time, the game's over. Atraxa flips gets you 10 cards, reveal the top 10 cards, and for each card type you can reveal one and put it into your hand. He just hits fucking everything, because if you see our curve,
how many battles does he play?
he has 0 battles, which is a big misplay by him. A big yep.
Not optimal deck building if you're trying to hit all 10.
But he has a nice smattering of 8 sorceries, 24 instants, 11 artifacts, 6 enchantments. He's on basically no bad cards Atraxa. And
it's NBC Atraxa.
Yeah,
I've
basically.
Heard of this.
And then we just find Displacer Kit, and then we flicker Atraxa until we find a win. And it's pretty incredible. Like, he was...
Go to the instance again.
Go to the instance again.
Interesting.
Nothing questionable here. All good cards. Turns out it's a pretty good deck. He went... I was 0-2 after losing to him. and then I won my last 2 games, and I'm pretty sure I only made top 16 because he did so well. Because he was like 3-1 by the end of Swiss. Swiss was only 4 rounds. Hang on.
Do you think this deck is kind of like the same thing as Tiam? Do you think people are just like, you're playing Atraxa? Nice. And just like ignored it until it like started flickering with Displacer Kitten, and then they're like, oh shit, wait a minute.
Yeah, I think 100% people ignored it, and he just interacted with the table. Because obviously, look at our value pieces. How many value pieces do we have? We have, let me count them out. 0. Unless you count Dorothy Voidwalker Opposition Agent, which are really just gotcha cards. These are not value pieces. So,
Gotcha.
other than Mystic Remora and Risky Study, we literally just tutor for small pieces of interaction. I'm sorry, we mull for small pieces of interaction, but we're mostly mulling for some way to get one of these major value pieces out on board. Every game that I played against him and saw in where he won, he had one of these 3 really good enchantments out. And then he just rode these enchantments to victory until he cast the Atraxa. And as soon as he casts Atraxa, he wins the game. Because the amount of ridiculous value that it provides. Especially if you have 18 billion mana with Smothering Tithe. And hang on, let me catch up.
I'll be right back. I think I left my dog outside.
Unreal. Adam has a dog named Juno, and she's very pretty. Let me allow this this little chat from Sharky saying "fuck that deck." Adam's making a Hinge profile, and he refuses. Yeah, she was inside the whole time. He refuses to make Juno his front page on Hinge, which I think is a big misplay.
Stop talking about my dating profile.
Because currently his dating profile is him, which makes no sense because Juno is like the prettiest little baby in the entire world. Okay, anyway, let's catch up. Can you adjust your volume, Shauna? We went back. Shauna, you need a better mic. Yep, that's how they kill you. Hang on. Have you heard about the Sugadi strategy? Yes, we have. Clearly, we're professionals. And Kian's literally in the movie lobby listening to the stream. D-Train, mom cards were legal for this event. Isn't Elder Norn mom? No, she's 1. No, mom cards were legal for this event? They were? I don't remember. No,
Did you see what Nihilith said, by the way? They subbed and asked you if you're going to stick with Niv-Mizzet or if any mom commanders pique your interest.
So, the only mom commander that I have seen recently is... Hang on, let's do a quick little Scryfall. ka0s. Did I spell that wrong? What's that dog? What's the Cerberus looking ass? I thought it was ka0s. Am I spelling it wrong? ka0s. Still spelling it wrong.
The dog?
Yeah,
about the dog?
The Cerberus dog.
All right, so it's I think it's ka0s.
ka0s. Nope, that's not it.
Just type KUN and hit enter.
KUN. Oops. I did the wrong one. Oh, here we go. ka0s. I thought I spelled this right the entire time. I've seen ka0s and ka0s. So basically, this guy was like, look at this sick ass art, and I was like, holy shit, look at this sick ass art. And then he was like, look at this relevant Mardu cEDH commander. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, you may exile 5 cards in your graveyard. When you do, you return target card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So with this, and obviously Ashnod's, Altar of Dementia. Sorry, I get really nervous when people are watching me type, and then
all I know is that if I've learned anything about cEDH, it's that Mardu is unplayable.
I saw that's a bad dog.
Like, don't at me.
Man plays Kalia and constantly top 16s. Anyway, so with this and Altar of Dementia, it's a 2-card combo because you can just sacrifice himself. Or I'm sorry, in response to the first ETB, you can sack. God, I should have opened this up in another tab. That was my mistake. ka0s. like dinner. So, ETB, you may exile 5 cards from your graveyard. When you do, return target creature. So, in response to the ETB, you sack him to altar, and you mill yourself to feed his ability. You exile those cards, and then you return him to the battlefield. So, you have infinite. You mill yourself. I don't understand how you win, but.
Why did we go down?
We
So
went
you
down
want to
this
play?
route.
You want to play ka0s and ka0s, and you're gonna scrap Niv-Mizzet, is what you're saying?
That is not what I'm saying because I don't see the win condition. The only
Yeah.
that's
Whenever
the only
ka0s and ka0s enter battlefields or attacks, you may exile 5 cards from your graveyard. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and then go back to Altar of Dementia.
Yeah, Dan's saying you net gain cards in your graveyard, so you need to have
Because you net 1 card in your
you
graveyard.
net one
So
card.
then you keep going and you filter through your graveyard and then you return to the battlefield a win condition of sorts. Probably you're in Mardu, so it's probably Mayhem Devil and something else, and you're gonna win the game.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
you can return, like on the last iteration, you can return the win con that you need to the battlefield.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great.
Or Kiki Jiki Restore. You can do whatever. Basically, it's a 1 card win condition with Altar of Dementia, but it's Mardu, so it's unplayable.
Yeah. Basically, if you're playing Mardu, I don't know why you're not just on Kalia, because Kalia can put Razaketh into play for free.
Because you could be playing Dami Mommies and playing Jessica Timna and just win harder.
Jessica Timna is not better than Kalia.
Yeah, it is. Come on.
Have you ever swung at somebody and put Razaketh into play and then won the game?
Razaketh is not a good card. Let's just start there. Sorry, Dan. Dan's the only person I know that plays Razaketh and plays Razaketh well.
You literally know Connor, who top 4 Punt City too, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and he got his Peer to the Abyss deflecting.
Yeah, but that's not Razaketh's fault. Like,
look at even Dan says Razaketh is not a good card. Oh.
Anyway, let's see what Chemnek was on. Classic Timna Crom.
Chemnek Blue Farm. We're just fucking go to time Blue Farm is what I call it.
He's on Mercurial Spell Dancer, which is kind of spicy. I mean, not everybody's on the list. He's on Deluge. That's kind of sick.
Wait, what does the Spell Dancer even do again?
He puts oil counters on himself. It's kind of sick.
What do oil counters do, though?
So, whenever he deals combat damage to player, you may remove 2 oil counters. If you do, when you cast your next instant or sorcery, you can copy that spell. So, it's kind of slow because...
Wait, Chemnek plays Sidisi's Faithful? What
the fuck?
That's a bounce. It's a 1-mana bounce, but it exploits itself. So it's Chain of Vapor, but bad.
That's incredible.
It's like, it's like Snap.
He also plays the Gross Gamble.
Wait, what's the gross? Oh, you mean like the art is gross?
The art's gross, yeah.
I mean, it looks like you when you're reading.
When have you seen me read?
Exactly. What other Chemnek plays spicy stuff though in his list? Is there anything else? Snapback. Why are we playing Snapback? Why are we bouncing?
It's free, bro. You bounce the dockside. Dockside win game.
Yeah, but are we like? Why are we on so many bounces?
Bro, look at these 3 enchantments. Look at these 3 good enchantments.
Those are the best cards in the game.
All we need. Best cards in the fucking game. Yeah, man. We're still on Pier. Despite all my warnings.
Do people still play Reign of Filth, or is that like old tech?
Reign of Filth is old tech.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I don't only run in Gitrog, and Gitrog is no longer playable. Oh, we're on the Fairy Mastermind. That's kind of sick. So yes, Dan, to answer your question, mom cards were legal in this set.
Has anybody in chat tried Fairy Mastermind yet? Is it at all any good?
Is it anything?
Or are we just hyped because it's a 2-mana creature that says draw a card? That's what I need to know.
4th, you play the deck for the stacks. Buy snack.
Sharky says mid card. Well, Sharky plays Tevish Crom, which is kind of a mid deck.
Sharky plays League of Legends, which is kind of a mid game.
Good point.
We're on Containment Priest. This looks like Koval's list to a T. Yeah,
I mean, if it wins games, play it, right?
If it wins games, you play it, yeah. We're on Dress Down, which is spicy.
This is actually exactly Colville's list,
That's
and you
exactly
know that
Colville's list.
because I talked to Colville about his list, and he's like, "I don't think Containment Priest is the right card, but it's in my list." And so, like, if you're playing Containment Priest, take it out because it doesn't do what you want it to do. But hey, like, if you're that worried about Winota, I guess if it's heavy in your meta, then play it. But like,
I feel like it's less a tech. It's not a tech against Winota. It's a tech against opponent's dock sides. 100%.
no, it's 100% a tech against Winota.
That is
Like
horseshit.
that's why Colville
That's the
played
dumbest
it.
shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're playing in an event like Punt City that was won by Winota, and then you get in the top
It
4
wasn't
with
won by
Winota.
Winota. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, my bad.
Yeah. Okay. And then that's why Containment Priest is good, is because it's like you're not worried about like fimmaging opponents and stuff. Well, wait, what do you mean your opponent's dock? Are you worried about like Rocco shenanigans, like getting dockside to the battlefield or to the battlefield tutors? Because there's not a ton of those. So like Containment Priest, I think, is 100% like a Winota swap.
You can just let the dockside resolve, and then in response to the dockside cast, you can Containment Priest, and then the dockside says nothing. I'm confused. It's the best card in the game, and that stops the best card in the game for your opponents only.
Wait,
no.
what? No. Containment Priest only stops them from entering the battlefield if they weren't cast. So like, it just stops like people to the battlefield tutoring them. It doesn't stop like ETBs and shit.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
So it only stops Winota, and it stops fucking Eldritch Evolution.
Yeah, and Rocco.
And Rocco.
Yeah. And Hulk stuff. It stops Hulk stuff and
Shauna
reanimation.
has clearly not read this card. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Hushbringer?
You're thinking of, Hushbringer, Hushwing Griff, any of the things that stop
Griff is not
ETBs.
playable, so...
It's playable.
It's not playable. Isn't that like 4 mana?
It's more playable than Sidisi's Faithful.
Dan says it stops reanimate. Poor Dan.
Yeah.
Voma says it's a tech. It stops every single win con in my local meta.
What are you playing in a meta of only Naya and Boros stacks?
Voma, what other win cons that we haven't named does it stop? Reanimate necromancy lines.
You get EE and Nagila.
It stops Kiki.
Oh, it stops
Good point,
Kiki.
Sharky. Yeah.
Well, no, Kiki makes tokens, you bozo. Are they copies? Wait.
Yeah.
Read
Kiki
Kiki.
makes tokens.
Scroll down to Kiki. It's right there on the Rocco list.
Here we go. View card details. Create a token. Yeah.
Yep, it's a token. Nice try, Sharky.
Kiki. Fucking Sharky. Classic. He goes, All right. Anyway, let's keep going through this list. It's pretty straightforward. Rocco shenanigans. We got the Yellow Norn. We got the Skyclip Evolution. We got the Idyllic Tutor
Idyllic Tutor is good.
For the Meticulous Evacuation. Yes, because that wins the game. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Food Chain wins games. Apparently.
Food Chain.
Oh, 5 colors to say. 5 colors to say.
Are you just jumping through decks? Oh wait, no. It stops 5 colors to say.
It stops 5 colors to say.
Yes, it stops 5 colors to say.
Yes, sir. Oh, stops Kinnan.
I guess it stops Kinnan.
Response to Kinnan activation. Hey, hang on. I'm getting high on the containment priest action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run containment priest in my Niv-Mizzet list. It's gonna be great.
They're gonna come out with a Jeskai Niv, and you can play it in there.
Bro, everybody was like, "Holy shit!" Ranger Captain is a good card. It's the only reason why it's playable. And then I finished Ranger Captain, and then my table just priority bullied me into sacking it first. Like, how rude was that? Like, I even have the little paper here still for when I wrote Ranger on my Fimage, and then I had to sack it right away because my table was really cruel to me. Anyway, we're not. I guess we can click on Memo's list. Memo's a good guy. He deserves a list click. Then
you know what I have on my desk?
What? Is it inappropriate for stream?
No, I was playing a game and I made a Shauna token. Check it out.
Incredible. Yeah, pretty standard list. I am not moved or surprised or wowed. Nope. Okay. Here we go.
Wait, no. Don't just skip through Memo's list like this. Memo
Come on,
is one of the
man.
best Najila pilots around. If you go to EDH top 16 and you look at Najila, you'll see Memo's name a million freaking times. Obviously, it's no, just right there. It's second option, second best deck in the format, Najila. Look at
1,
you
2,
have Kevin
3.
Shu at the top, and then you have Memo. You've got Memo. You've got Memo. You've got Memo. You've got Memo and Memo. All right, this guy slaps at Najila. His list is tight to a T. You're on the good tech. Culling Ritual into Mnemonic Betrayal, best thing that you can do in the game. Okay. Playing Archivist of Ligma. You know that card, Shauna.
We're on Summoner's Pact.
Summoner's Pact is so good.
We're on Soul Partition?
Soul Partition's a card. Soul Partition is a card.
These are all cards, but I didn't know they were Najila cards.
Summoner's Pact is like new tech. Like if you guys don't know about Summoner's Pact, get on it.
Holy shit.
Soul Partition is an interesting one. I like Touch the Spirit Realm a little bit better, but
Touch is somebody not channeled. Somebody cast touch on me, and then I just bounced it. Like I don't know.
That happens. That happens.
I feel like you just do it for the channel. We love touching Spirit Realms. Sharky, you're too young for that. Let's continue.
Yeah, Sharky, you're like 12, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have Twitch come in here and ban you.
Too young to be in chat. Anyway, Timna Blood Pod. Let's fucking. I'm sorry, Red Farm by Fervent Alchemist.
Yeah. Don't call it Blood Pod. Okay, Blood Pod has died years ago.
There's no blood. Insolent Neonate.
Let's
look at this shit. All right, discard a card, sacrifice it, draw a card. Incredible tech. Wow.
It's got Menace too.
It's got Menace. Holy shit. All right, we're moving on to the creatures. We're seeing all.
Wait, you didn't want to acknowledge that it's Chain of Smog Witherbloom combo?
Clearly. That's why the Witherbloom is here. It's not even the full bordered version.
And Children of Corlos, that slaps right there. It's Adnaw's tech. You play your children and then gain all your life back.
Blood only exists if you're Lisby. I don't think that's true. Dylan from Play to Win was on Blood Pod for a while, and then I wiped his board continuously with
Blood Pod is actually goated, but the Hulk version is like really good. I don't know why they're.
The Hulk version is not good.
What do you mean? Timna Hulk is so good.
Look at this Rain of Filth.
Old tech. This is by our boy Kai.
The
Fervent Alchemist.
I'm so glad that he's finally off fucking Cloud Farm. That shit was horrible. We actually have Bolus the Citadel. I'm kidding, Kai, if you're watching this. It wasn't horrible. I just never saw you. Cloud Farm is Rigo. Extra turns Rigo.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was not fun to play against.
Aetherflux Reservoir. That shit goes ham.
Yeah, that shit goes ham. Pretty good. Anyway, we're on Necropotence. We're on Exploration.
Exploration's goated.
Exploration.
With 26 lands? Yo.
Double Spirit Guy Mana for.
Oh, look what's in the sideboard. Look what's in the sideboard.
Oh my god. Let's Tetsu my Primal Death. Whatever.
That card is amazing.
Guy. Anyway,
no, it's a good
cEDH. Let's see how this Niv-Mizzet by Tom MTG differs. Let me tell you how Tom MTG differs from my playstyle. He does run Nezahal, so he's on the truth. But however, he is like not afraid to tell people that they're being fucking dumb. One time I had Ristic and Mr. Hamora in our game, and I was drawing a million cards, and he was swinging at me with my Gilded Drake and the Spirit that I gave him. And then he was like, the other player in our pod I was getting him some of my spirits too, and he just like wasn't swinging at me, even though I was drawing 1,000 billion cards. And he was like, "Oh, you're choosing not to swing? Interesting." And we're on Goblin Matron, the ugly version. We're on.
Do you play these cards? Do you play Trinket Mage? Do you play
Archmage
Emeritus?
I play all of these cards except for Fairy Mastermind because I think it's mid. The only creature that we're missing that I am on is.
Do you play Slip Out the Back?
I do play Slip Out the Back.
What is that for? Phasing out your Niv
it's for protecting Niv, and it can be interaction if you need to. I'm off Ponder because that card's garbage.
Do you play Thunderclap?
I do play Thunderclap. I'm not on Blue Elemental Blast, and I'm no longer on Brainstorm because that card's shit.
Wait, you're not on Blue Elemental Blast,
no,
Shauna?
I'm only on Hydro Blast because I don't need 2 of these effects, and he's on both.
Blue Elemental Blast is the better one.
No, it's not. It's not for Niv. I don't care about deflecting SWAT. I care about getting a Niv trigger, even if there's not a blue permit on the field. You dummy.
Oh my god. You gotta, dude.
This guy's on
You gotta
spell
get on Blue
pierce.
Elemental Blast. I have a beta I can sell you.
Of course you do. What else is he on? Dig Through Time. Hell yeah. He's not on. God, I'm so tired and old. Jesus Christ. He's not on Counterspell, which I disagree with. I recently cut.
Do you play Counterbalance?
I do play Counterbalance. Oh no, did I cut Counterbalance? I think I did. No, maybe it's still in there. It's still in there. Yep, it's still in there. Artifacts. We're on all the same artifacts except I'm off Is a Signet because it's garbage. I tried to reduce the amount of artifacts that I'm on because if your deck tutors for Dual Lotus and Dockside, it gets you to Niv and you don't need any extra mana after that. We're on the same enchantments and we're on the same lands. What a surprise, except I'm not on Shiver Reef because I'm not a poser. Shiver Reef sucks. Really bad. Anyway, yeah, good deck. Good player.
Good deck. Let's jump all the way to 15th place. I want to see who's playing.
Oh no, I fucked up. Oh no, I really fucked up. Oh god, I got rid of the tab. Let me just go back in my history. Don't look at the other stuff in my history. I promise it's not important. Here we go. We're back. Wait. Yes, we're back. Boop boop boop. Boop boop boop. Chaos tournaments, 8th cEDH. How do I go back to the list?
I don't know. If you go to our Discord, you sent me.
No, I found it. 15th.
Yeah, who's in 15th?
This is literally, it's me. It's on the same. I'm literally the same thing, except I'm on Narset because I'm cooler.
Oh, is that what Narset means?
Yeah, we're on the same list. Except for the fact that I'm not on Ponder, I'm not on Brainstorm, I'm on Counterspell, I'm on Daze.
Wait, you're on OG Counterspell?
I'm on OG Counterspell because of how often
Shauna, you're playing OG Counterspell, but you're not playing Blue Elemental Blast.
Yeah, do you understand how many times I'm strictly running Hydro because I have a foil 1 LOL. That's classic. Very good. I'm on Counterspell because look at this fucking incredible art, and also how many times do I lose to Grand Abolisher? Like, there's a reason that Scoots for 2 hours said into my ears, creature spells are uncounterable because they are, and I'm tired of not being able to counter creatures. And I'm tired of losing to Grand Abolisher and Dockside Extortionist. So, I'm on Counterspell.
You're on Grafdigger's Cage too? I don't think he was on Cage, was he?
He's on Cage. He was on the Secret Lair Cage. And also, I really don't think that in this deck, Delay is not much better than Counterspell. Because the only reason that other decks in cEDH play Delay over Counterspell is because of the blue pips, right? Blue pips are not a problem in our deck because we never have colorless anyway. We literally have all blue pips in this deck. So the reason if I'm on Delay, I should be on Counterspell. Anyway, I digress. I think the only other difference is Unsubstantiate. I don't know if he's on Unsub, but Unsubstantiate Dockside.
He was not on Unsub, from what I remember.
Unsub gets around the new Cavern Souls tech, and it unsubs. What else did I unsub? Oh, god damn it. It was really cool. I think I unsubbed Niv, but that's not something I don't tech around Niv. I really don't. Chaotic Spark says somebody told me this stream is cool. Manny, you've been lied to. I'm so sorry. It's Adam here. Usually I hope he ditches so I get a cooler.
Is that what the play is? We're literally looking at Niv-Mizzet decks and comparing the 99th card to see if it's playable.
You're the one that said to look. Fuck, why do I keep closing out of this tab? You're the one that said to look at it. And I'm only looking at it.
I wanted to make fun of you for getting 15th.
For getting 15th? I did my best. Are you really
How many people actually entered this event? It was 90 something?
90 something, yeah. It's pretty
90. That's pretty good.
That's pretty
for
good.
A treasure series?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Because this is different from a chaos event, right?
Yeah, so it's $20 entry and 10% of the profits go to the charity of the winner's choice. They're having a lot more in the future. And Chaotic Spark saying, Manny saying I did great, thank you. I appreciate that. It's a paid event, yeah, as Sharky said. And they're planning on doing a lot more. It was super sick. And actually, I was really impressed overall with the competitiveness of the tournament. Obviously, when I was 02 and I was playing against like the losers bracket, there was an occasionally like a um there was an occasional deck where actually I take that back. I don't think I encountered any decks where I was like, what the fuck is this casual bullshit?
Oh, see, that was the opposite for me. I encountered this player who was playing Niv-Mizzet. And Manny gifted another sub. They've
Classic
given
Manny.
37 gift subs in this channel.
Classic Manny. What a good guy. And he gave it to
That
DMOC,
is
who is my best friend, and also EOD on Twitter, if anybody has ever encountered EOD on Twitter. Anyway.
That's freaking wild.
So,
37.
yeah, I was
Oh my gosh,
at no point,
that's so much money.
even in the losers bracket, I was still encountering really good decks. I think the only thing that changed, and I think this will be like a constant in the cEDH world going forward, is everybody's going to be on good decks, right? The more cards get printed, the more our player base learns. They will all be on good decks, playable decks, cEDH relevant decks. But I think the only thing that differs is the players. So the players were a little bit more in terms of like, hey, I haven't played Magic in fucking forever. This is my Get Rog monster deck from when cEDH was like first starting to become a thing. This is
Gitrog still slap.
This
I won't accept any Gitrog slander.
Get Rog, or they'll be like, this is my Captain
Talk
Sisay.
about a bad deck. Like Niv-Mizzet. This is my Niv-Mizzet deck.
This is my Captain Sisay deck, my OG Captain Sisay deck, or my Joyra Stormless or something like that. Where their deck can do things and the deck can combo win, and they can interact at the table, but they just don't know those interaction points, and when they lose hard. So I had a Get Rug player who just like sacked all of his lands and then got his Get Rug snapped, like, and then he was on one land, and he was giving Forbidden Orchard Spears to a Winota player. So
is Gitrog uncounterable?
Get Rug is not uncounterable. That's ridiculous.
Damn, worse than Niv-Mizzet.
Yes, totally. Because 3 and what's the blue black guilds? Why am I
The blue black guild?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Demir?
I'm sorry, no, the black green guild.
Golgari.
Golgari, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. But basically, I think what we're going to start to see is that everybody's on good decks, but not everybody's a good player. Not everybody is very invested in the cEDH community, and they don't know what the decks do. They don't know when to interact, and they need a lot of help from the table. And that's when we get to points like we encountered in Pun City Top 16, where Matthew Mapson was playing. He just plays other formats, so he has to ask the table like, hey, what do I do here? Where do I interact? What stacks piece do I get into play to stop Rogsai? And then the Sisay player says Trinisphere, and then the Sisay player wins for free. Like, you're getting to the point where you are lacking in knowledge, so you have to trust your table, and your table always has ulterior motives. So, let's see who has the most views. Hang on. So, let's go to view more. Let's go to Chaos Tournament, Treasure Series, deck lists. And wait, this is the wrong one. This is the last one. We need Treasure Series 2. There we go. Okay. So Atraxa has the most views. Tiam has the second most views. And then let's see if there's any spicy takes. Oh, holy shit. Dawnwaker Peacemaker. 116 views. Also, Paper Tiger by Jamaican Dude. Ashani pulling in the views because he's fucking Ashani. We have a Kark deck, which is cool. But this isn't Kark Sakashima.
Weird. The lowest views on the whole page.
This is Kark Silas, which is so funny. This is Kark fucking Silas.
Kark Silas is cool because you win the game with casting Demonic Consultation.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's kind of sick. But
yeah,
this deck did.
That's like the only cool thing about
this
it.
This deck did stuff, and it plays Impulse, and it plays Peak. It plays all of these very good cards, and we don't make copies of Kark at all. We're not even running Sakashima in the 99. What are you saying? What's
I was gonna say I'm gonna ask you one question, right? When is Kark Sakashima the worst?
When there's no Karks.
No, when there's only one Kark.
Oh.
Because it's a stacks piece in your own deck.
Okay.
I think that Kark Silas is the same thing.
Yeah. Because we
Like
always have one Kark.
you always have one Kark, so you're leaving this is like dot random the deck. Because you're just like casting your spells, and if you don't have the mana to keep recasting them, they're just gonna keep bouncing to your hand, and you're gonna lose the game.
That's fair. Okay.
That's my opinion on Kark Silas.
Bacon
Wait, can we
was
talk?
on what?
I was gonna say, can we talk about the views on the decks again?
Hey man, I mean, I'm at 48 here, but that's only because there's another Niv in the top 8, right? Everybody looks at his Niv, and then he realizes that they're the same list. Plus or minus one card. Oh shit! There's a Paco deck? There's a Paco Haldan deck?
Paco Haldan's actually
And that's running
pretty fun.
Niv-Mizzet?
Wait, in the 99?
An Orcish Lumberjack? Sacrifice a
Lumberjack
forest,
is
add
good.
3 mana, and any combination of red or green to your mana pool. That's fucking hilarious. Alright. Consecrated Sphinx, the classic. We got all the time warp effects. We got personal tutor. We
With
got
extra turns. I think Paco Haldan wins by taking infinite turns.
yeah, man. Yeah. Also, where's the seasons past? Show me the seasons past. Wait, it's the sorceries up here. Seasons past, seasons past, seasons past. What?
Nope. They play freaking
Is it too expensive now? They don't wait anymore? How did they
maybe.
win?
What's that card down below? The Wild Speaker in Instance?
Instance.
Return of the Wild
Speaker.
Speaker.
Yeah, it draws a shit
Yeah.
ton of cards. You just fucking draw cards equal to pocket
What's that
power.
blue card? What's that blue instant next to
Blue
Mindbreak Trap?
instant next to Mindbreak Trap. Oh, it's misdirection. It's just a different art.
Oh, that's a sick looking art, dude.
It's not sick. God.
What do you mean? Look at that. That looks cool as
It
hell.
doesn't look cool as hell. It looks lame. Old archer lame. Imposter mech?
Yeah, good
Imposter
card.
mech? Huh?
Good card.
Exploration again. All the Utopia Sprawl effects to get Paco out soon as fuck. Homeward Path? Why are we on Homeward Path?
Because if your Paco goes away, game fucking over. Okay.
Yep. You're putting
gotta-
on Gilded Drake on your Paco? That's what the misdirection's for. Wait, and misdirection does not work. Because it's only spell. Ooh.
Speaking of misdirection, that art is sick.
That art is just okay. Chaotic Sparks. Imposter Max because it's a non-creature to cast off Haldan. I'm confused.
Because you cast cards off the top of your library.
Oh.
I don't know. It's a copy effect that is castable.
Sure. Is there anything else that we want to go over before we end the stream? Where are
Wait.
you? Oh, wait, let's go over
what,
Poncho's Dawnmaker Peacemaker.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a battle in here. There's a battle. Finally. Oh my god. What does this battle even do? Invasion of Ikoria.
This
As
is
a
the only
siege
good
enters,
battle.
Choose an opponent to protect it. You and others can attack it. So you can attack it. Your opponent, they cannot attack it when it's defeated. So you choose an opponent to protect it. Maybe you choose the opponent with the most creatures because you don't want it to die, but you do want it to die.
The important text is the next box.
So I want to know how sieges work. All right, chill. I'm making sure. When Evasion Ikoria enters the battlefield, search your library and engraver for a non-human creature card with mana value extra less to put in the battlefield. That's pretty good. And then it transforms into Zalortha, Apex of Ikoria, which is an 8/8 with reach for each non-human creature you control. You may have the creature assigned its common damage as though it weren't blocked. Okay, so it's just a win condition on the backside, but it only transforms when it dies, and it starts at.
Well, I mean, it also gets you like win cons. It's a to the battlefield tutor.
Yeah, totally. It's pretty sick. Sure.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
it gets you like docksides, and you can double up on docksides. And then what is this? Dawnwaker Thrasios? Like dockside just wins games. Zerta
Okay.
just wins games.
So it's just a finale, but one side does the finale tutor part, and the other side does the finale win part. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's keep going. We got the Ligma, we got the Phyrexian Metamorph, we got Spellseeker for what? I'm not sure. Engineer uses his first time in chat, or their first time in chat.
Is it playing Swift Reconfiguration and Devoted Druid? Because then Spellseeker gets you Swift Recon.
Do you see Devoted Druid? Yes, there
No.
is. It's right here.
Oh yeah. So then
Nice.
it gets
Oh
you Swift
shit!
Reconfiguration.
I keep forgetting about this Lanarelf. It is a Lanarelf, right? Yeah. This Lanarelf, this
yeah.
anime-ass Lanarelf is awesome. God, this new Zerd art is awesome.
I can't read it. It has spaghetti.
It has spaghetti. So
Oh wait, that's the new Zerta. Holy
yeah,
shit!
isn't it sick? Anyway, why is this called Peacemaker? Do we have a primer?
Because instead of Dawnwaker, it's
Oh, Pacemaker.
yeah.
My bad.
Because it makes your
Board
heart stop. Dawnwaker, Pacemaker.
game. Easy money. The bad mental misstep art, of course. Everybody is so uncultured.
People love that art.
God,
I hate
that art
it.
sucks. Training grounds, of course. That's a sick training grounds. I'm so happy with that judge promo. It's awesome. Anybody who's on normal training grounds can just get fucked.
That
The
Smothering
foil-
Tithe is good too.
Oh yeah. Super
That
sick.
exotic orchard though? What is
This
that?
exotic orchard is a secret layer that made my foil go down in price. Hey, what's up, Scoop? I spent like fucking a ton of money on the foil exotic orchard. Let's just.
What's the Spire? Is that a Fortnite card?
Probably. Let's just take a gander. Oh, I incorrectly took the gander. Hang on, I clicked on the secret layer drop. Let's go
Oh
to
my gosh.
all versions. And let's look at the Conflux foil. Let's see how much money I've lost. Let's play this Shauna's game of how much money has she lost. Am I dumb? Where's the let's just go to. Can we go to foil? No, we can't. Clearly, I'm not very well versed in TCG player. Where? Here it is. Okay, thank God. I thought that was gonna take years. Foil. All right, we're down to like no money. $62. This shit used to be like $170 when I bought it, and then they printed this ugly ass secret layer, and it dropped because it was no longer the only foil. But anyway,
I digress.
You were asking about the mana compliments? No, you were asking about the
Jen
Spire of
said
Industry.
you got rid of-
You were asking about the Spire.
Oh, the Spire? Yeah, it's a Fortnite card, I think.
How am I not seeing this shit right now? Oh,
Right? Is it a Fortnite card or is
yeah.
it
This
from
is
something
this
else?
is this looks like a Fortnite card. What did you do to the 0 point? Does that sound like Fortnite to you?
No.
Somebody please tell us.
Fortnite would be something like, check me out with my chug jug. And then it would do like a weird dance and it'd be like John Wick.
I don't know about this. Anyway, let's see if there's one more list. We got time for one more
There's
list.
There's a Tivet list that you haven't looked at yet.
Are we really looking at like Tivet's the same thing as Niv, right? Everything's the same.
No, it's not.
It's
Look
just
at the
ramp,
list.
rant, spit out Tivit. Okay, fine.
No, it's not ramp spit out Tivet. It's literally win the game better than Niv-Mizzet does.
Okay, this is
protect
on-
your win cons better.
This is on Displacer Kitten, which is kind of sick. I love Displacer Kitten Tivit.
It's
That
on
shit's-
Displacer Teferi, which is hot.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. We're on Earth,
Wait,
of
it's on
course.
Academy manufacturer? What
Bro,
does that do?
fucking. What do you mean? What to do?
I don't know. What it
Tivit
does.
ETBs and you fill your entire graveyard or entire board state with a billion tokens, and then you feed the shit out of your dockside when you pass because you can't win because you're Tivit. So for every clue that enters, you know, when you cast Tivit and you say, I'm gonna get 2 clues, and your table's like, you're gonna get 3 clues. Or I'm sorry, I'm gonna get 2 treasures, and your table says I'm gonna get 3 clues. Actually, you get fucking 17 of all of those things, and also additional foods. It's awesome. Anyway.
Dude, it sounds like you should be playing this.
No way. I would never play Esper, even if
Here,
Ben
look at-
Loeb asked me 1,000 times. I would never play Esper.
Look at Tivet real quick again, like the commander,
Sure.
and then tell me that it doesn't look like Zane.
It does look like Zane, except for the fact that Zane has better facial hair than this. Also, he doesn't have a mustache that goes like whoop. I don't like a mustache that goes like whoop. Manny, what am I taking back? I'm so sorry. That I'll never play Esper. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Manny's a Timna Malcolm gang for life.
Malcolm Game for life, yeah. D-Train says that Candy Manufacturer is bad. Yeah, because that's a casual card and does casual things, but at the same time, it's kind of funny. You cast Tivit and shit goes wild.
It's only
It's
3
only-
mana.
it's only 3
It's
mana.
not,
I was just
yeah.
about to say that. It's on Damn.
Jinx.
Why are we
yeah.
on Damn and Toxic Deluge? That's
Damn is actually great. Damn is a good card. Do not hate on Damn.
I feel like if you're an Esper, you gotta be on Damn. Like, if you're...
If you're on Blue Farm, you should be playing Damn too.
that's a bit of a reach.
No, it's overload cost. Goated.
What else we got? Got Resculpt. It's kind of fun. Resculpt spicy. We got the fucking 40k talismans,
Banners.
which are garbage. Surge foiling, you can quote me on this, garbage. Actual
What do you think of
jack
Halo
shit.
foiling?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen
You don't know about the new Halo foiling?
No.
Oh, it's actually like super
Is that
sick.
what was happening with the new set? With
Yeah, the new set, it's fancy foil. It's called
that,
Halo foil,
okay, that's kind of sick.
and it slaps.
Okay, I'm interested. Halo foiling is amazing by DMOC. I can trust DMOC with my life. We have a stamped Wishclaw talisman. That must be a mistake. We have this
No,
old
it's
ass. What set is this? Dark
You don't even-
Ascension, Grafdigger's Cage. Oh,
It's a good one.
oh boy. Yeah, Blind Obedience is kind of hot, but sure. It's like
Secret tech.
It's like Root Maze. Does Root Maze have the same effect? Except it doesn't have the sort. I think it does. God, you're so
Root Maze?
helpful. Root Maze.
Sorry, I was like, what are we talking about again?
Artifacts and lands. Okay, that's artifacts and lands.
Yeah, which Root Maze is way better, and it's 1 mana.
Dan's knowledge of Magic the Gathering is actually fucking incredible. Every time I ask a question, he's just like, "Oh, here's the answer," and I have to Google it like an idiot.
D-Train is a smart man.
D-Max says, "I got a Ragavan over."
Halo foil Ragavan.
With Halo. Oh, is that the? No, it's not the invention art. It's the. Yes, I do remember when we were doing Sporkle with Ben. You guys are the cutest type of nerds, and it's so ridiculous.
Wait, what is Sporkle?
Sporkle is like a. All right, we'll end the stream like this. Sporacle. All right, if you're in chat and you know the answers to any of these questions, let us know. It's basically just a bunch of quizzes, and we're going to type in Magic the Gathering.
Oh, so me and you are going to do a Sporkle quick?
Yeah, we're going to do a little quiz. We'll choose the easiest one. Abilities,
Okay.
card games by description, not that one. Set symbols, picture click. We can do.
Oh, set symbols. We could do set symbols.
I do not want to do set symbols. Please don't make me. Set
Dude,
symbols
it's awesome.
Is so boring. No, let's
Wait,
do.
I'm good at set symbols. Let's do set symbols.
I'm not good at set symbols. Why?
That's why we'll be good together.
Why do we always have to do things that show off your skills and make me look stupid?
Well, let's see, because I'm not that good. I didn't know Dark
Quill.
Ascension.
Okay, which one's Dissension? Let's get rid of this.
Oh, Dissension's the mask. That little mask right there.
This one? No.
No, the mask.
Arcadian mask.
No, the other mask. To the right.
This is literally an audible nightmare.
Scroll up right there. Scroll up. I think Dissension is the no, right there. Boom. You're right. There's a mask right there.
This.
Oh wait. No.
Are you sure?
T-Train says it's 3 arrows pointing away.
It's 3 arrows pointing away. Oh yes, I remember.
You was the first one you clicked on.
I was literally just on it.
It's top left. Top left.
Top left. Okay, we're doing a different quiz. This sucks ass. Okay.
What do you mean?
We're not gonna just like fucking top left. Okay, creatures. Can you name the magic with at least 25 cards? No, that's creature types.
Yeah, we got them.
Fatties.
Oh, real cards are not? That sounds awesome.
Real cards are not. All right, sure. Play quiz. All right, Ancient Sphinx. What am I supposed to?
I was hoping it was gonna give me pictures.
No.
Okay. Apprentice Sorcerer is it? Wait, can you tell the magic? What am I supposed to know if they're real or not? Am I clicking real cards?
More info. Choose only the real card names from the list.
Okay. Okay.
Dawn the Dusk, real.
Apprentice Sorcerer, real card.
Real card. Blind Vengeance, Blood Rights,
Cloak
Force,
and Dagger, real card.
Cloak and Dagger, real card. Fiery Bolt, real card. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, come on. Pay the price, real card.
Pay the price, real card.
Boop. Temple of the False God.
Pay the price isn't a real card. We're sucking.
Wait, really?
Okay, Temporal Mastery, real card.
False God, Temporal Mastery. White Knight is. No, don't click it. I don't know if that's real or not.
Oh my god. Think from the Deep is real. Seal of Removal.
Mercy Killing, real. Hideous Laughter.
Killing.
Wait. That's Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think that's. Humpus Wumpus. I don't know.
Humpus Wumpus is not a real card. Obsidian Gargoyle is a real card. Scion of Nature is a real card.
Hang on.
Pit Fight is a real card.
Literally none of the last two that you said are real were real. Okay.
These are I'm just taking guesses.
Gnawing Zombie is real.
Scrap Golem real card.
It's not real. Fuck. Scrap Golem real card. Nope. None of these things are real. We suck at this.
Wait, what?
Okay. I think that we have lost.
Ancient Sphinx real card.
It's not a real card.
Oh my god.
I think
What
I think
are we?
this has been a really good team building exercise because now
I
I
think
know
we're
that even
better.
if Adam is confident, he is always wrong.
I
So
think
let's
if
go
we
back.
we're picking the wrong cards, we'd be doing better.
That's not
Um,
true. I don't care about Power 9.
Fatties. Let's do Magic the Gathering
Let's
fatties.
do fatties. Okay, sure.
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, what does this mean? More info. Can you identify every creature with 10 plus power or toughness given the set they first appear? Oh, every magic card with 10 plus power or toughness. Okay, play quiz. Galta.
Eldritch Moon
Oh,
is.
wait.
I see.
Cool.
Okay.
I
Then we
spelled it
have
wrong, didn't I?
Kozilek, right? Is
Hang
one.
on, help me spell Emrakul. I thought it was
Uh,
Emrakul.
Emrakul. There's an E in there. Emrakul. Sound it out.
No,
Emerakul.
that's wrong.
Well, I give up.
I think you need the epithet because there are two. Emrakul. Boop.
What is an epithet? What is this guy talking
What? Their
about?
epithet, their title. Emrakul.
Emrakul.
What's her name? God
Aeon's
damn
Torn.
it.
Aeon's Torn. Emrakul. Aeon's Torn.
Aeon's Torn. Okay, cool. That was right.
Okay.
I already did Galta, which is the only one I know.
Okay. Kozilek, Butcher of Truth.
I mean, they're
That
both
might be an
Kozileks,
8-8.
right? Butcher of Truth. Nope, you're good.
Okay, nice.
Ulamog.
Infinite Gyre. Umalog. Infinite.
Umalog.
Umalog.
Ceaseless.
Wait,
Hunger.
there's a 99.99.
Wait.
Oh my gosh.
What am I thinking of? What is Ceaseless Hunger?
Scion of Draco and then Scion of Draco. Nope, C. There's a C.
That's Draco.
No,
Oh, my
Scion
bad.
of Draco.
Well, you're dumb. Clearly, Scion of Draco is not correct. It's just.
Then Draco.
Draco.
Then just Draco.
Doesn't Draco have an epithet?
No,
Frozen Skyscraper. Thank you, D-Mock.
Scion of Draco is a 4/4, said Dan. Did you click Draco?
Frozen Skyscraper. Did I spell it wrong again? Frozen Skyscraper? D-Mock, I'm sorry. It's not bigger. It's not big enough. I spelled ceaseless wrong. Ulamog. Ceaseless. Hunger. Okay, I spelled it wrong the first time. Cloudscaper. Corrosion.
Did we ever just type in Draco?
Scraper. Yes, I typed in Draco. See?
It didn't click.
No.
What is Draco's?
Does it have an epithet?
I don't know. I know it's played in Yuriko and it's a 16/16.
Draco is like a 16/16. Draco is definitely a 16/16. Dan. I'm gonna no. Draco's a 9/9, but he costs 16. That's why he's in Yuriko.
Oh,
hell yeah!
Makes so much more
Dan,
sense.
I would like to edit out the part where I called you dumb.
Soldier Boy's about to pull up.
What else we got? Is this really where we're tapping out?
I think we're gonna tap out here so I can finish cleaning.
So you can finish cleaning? Really?
Yeah.
This is seriously what's gonna happen? Okay. Everyone, thank you for coming. I'm sorry we only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. We're obviously casters for a reason because you can only memorize cEDH cards and nothing else. I apologize. Hang on. Big. Void Winnower. Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Unplayable card.
It's not an unplayable card. It's just played at the wrong times, famously. Dark Steel. Steel. Colossus. Nice. Oh, I spelled Dark Steel. I spelled Drac Steel. Dark Steel. And then Blight Steel Colossus. Thank you. Adam's mom.
Wait.
Did it come up? That's weird.
That's not. That's.
Did I spell it wrong? Adam, what's your mom's name? Sheila.
No, that's not my mom's name.
Hamdan.
He also doesn't have my last name.
Oh my god. World Spine Worm. Thank you, Dan. Okay.
Chat, would you still love me if I was a worm?
Would you still love him? Sacred Guide. Adam's mom's name is Sacred Guide. Ooh, Death Shadow, thank you.
You wish.
Shadow. Nice.
Death Shadow is not that.
It's fucking massive. It just came up. Look at that. Hell yeah.
Wild.
Thanks to the Epic Storm for being our sponsor, our lovely sponsor. They're so good to us, and they support everything that we do, and they don't question our motives at all. Alex McKinley and Brian Cook are very good players. They like to share their knowledge with you. Make sure to read those articles and improve your knowledge of the game. If you're constantly playing in cEDH tournaments because they're happening more and more, and they will continue to happen more and more, and you're like, why the heck am I always top 16ing, but I'm never top 4ing? Or why the heck am I always top 4ing, but never winning? That's none of us. Who am I kidding? Or why am I always losing out on top 16 by breakers or whatever? Well, you should fucking take some time to read some cEDH or EDH articles in general. They have a lot of very intelligent, they go from like broad topics to very minuscule nitpicking interactions, and I think that you will learn something if you spend a little bit of time. Take it like on your break at work or something, or when you're at your family dinner and you're like wanting to die because they're all talking about the same shit. Do you read them, Shauna? I don't, which is why I do so badly in all my tournaments. If I read them and learned more. Sharky just put an Imgur link in the chat, and I'm a little concerned about that. But anyway, thank you guys for coming. If you're not busy July 20th to 30th, please come to the cookout. If you're not busy from June 3rd through 4th, and you have a spare $200 burning a hole in your pocket, you should see you there, DMOC. You should come to CCU. Cash Cards Unlimited 2. The first tournament was awesome, and it had one flaw, which is the fact that it was 1,000 degrees because LA was having a heat wave. But I talked to LA, I talked to the weather gods, and we're not going to do that again. So it's going to be perfectly lovely. LA is going to be awesome. We're all going to be there. We just got an Airbnb, and we're going to play basketball and frisbee. It's going to be sick. If anybody wants to learn how to throw a forehand, I will teach you. All right? And it does come with the entry. It's $200 entry to the tournament, but it also comes with me teaching you how to throw a frisbee. Yes, we can play Ultimate. Thank you, D-Mock, for asking if we can play Ultimate, because everybody just wants to play 500 like a bunch of posers, and then Adam just jumps higher than everybody else and then wins constantly. It's annoying.
Damn, right.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Me and your brother were just playing catch.
I'm going to click on this link now because I have been so tempted. I bet it's going to be really cute. Hang on, I can't scroll up because my thing is broken. Hang on. Let me click on the link. Boop. Oh, it's a little shark. It's a little baby shark. Oh, I thought it was going to be
phallic. It looks phallic.
I thought it was going to be like a naked anime girl, and I was ready to just like face the repercussions of doing that on stream.
What do you mean face? We would get banned.
We would get banned, and then I would get fired from Eminence, and this would be my last stream. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next Tuesday. If you ever want to see anybody other than us, Scoots and Ashani also stream on Monday nights. Yeah. See you later. Next week we'll be playing games. We'll be playing good games. Bye-bye.